And welcome to the very, very first episode of the Primility Primer, episode 001. I appreciate you being here and listening. Today, the day that I'm recording this is July 14th, 2015. It is my 34th birthday, and it is not a coincidence that this series is starting on my birthday. For me, I've always viewed birthdays as sort of a reflection point, kind of a time to look back, assess the previous year, even more so than New Year's. For me, birthdays have been this look back on things I've accomplished, try and take pride in those things that I've accomplished, but at the same time, look at things that I haven't and really try to have some humility in viewing those things and wonder why I haven't accomplished those things. What has stood in the way? What can I do this next year so that when I reach my 35th birthday, there's a lot more things on the ledger of accomplishments than there are things that I didn't accomplish. And as I look back, one thing for me that I've always really tried to do but have struggled with is maintain consistent habits. It's not something I've really been good at over the long term. I'm good in short bursts at having really good habits, really eating well, getting into a workout routine, getting up early, doing all of these things, but I don't really do it long term, and I ebb and flow and the habits change, and sometimes they're good changes, sometimes they are not good changes. And one particular area that I really want to get better at is my morning routine. Getting up, and the reason why is I feel like that's a real gateway habit, because I feel like if you get up early, you're productive. That will really help the rest of your day. It'll help you go to bed earlier at night, which is a good thing. If you're getting enough sleep, that will help you eat better. If you eat better, then you have more energy. If you have more energy, you work out. You can kind of see where I'm going with this. And to me, I feel like in the times when I've been consistent in the mornings, it has really carried through to my entire day. And so I've done things like, get the 5-minute journal and try getting up and try getting a workout in the morning. And these things have worked for a time, but they always seem to peter out. And so I've been trying to think, what could I do that would really kind of help anchor my mornings and that I wouldn't miss? And I really do seem to struggle when it's just me, when the only accountability is me. I'm not as good as I wish I were at maintaining that. Again, that's something else that I'm trying to work on. But I thought about, okay, what events do I just never miss? When I make a commitment, am I always there? And the first things that immediately popped to mind were Google Hangouts. The ones I do for the assembly call, where after every IU basketball game, we're right there with a post-game show without fail. The ones that we do for the showrunner huddle, where it's noon, we're going live, that light is going on, and I've got to be in this chair. I've got to have something to say. It's game time, just like it is right now. And there's a certain energy, a certain enthusiasm, a certain adrenaline, really, because there's always that initial fear every single time before hitting that start broadcast button. Do I have something to say? Am I just going to look like a big idiot? And so there's some preparation that needs to go into it. And but I'm always there. I'm always in this chair. And I decided I'm going to try and apply that to just my normal mornings. And we'll see if this is a way that works. I busted out my 5-minute journal this morning. The last entry was 5/27/2015. Today's July 14th. So you can kind of see how there's been quite a big gap there. But in the daily affirmation section, I wrote, I am strong in so many ways, yet weak in so many others. I need to use my strengths to improve my weaknesses. And that's what I'm trying to do here. That's kind of the goal of the Primility Primer. Is for me, it's about having a set time every morning where I will be here to broadcast live. It's not like it's a podcast. I mean, it will be a podcast, but it's not like it's a podcast where I can batch record 15 of them. The key element here is I'll decide on a time, maybe 7 o'clock Central, 6 o'clock Central, whatever else I really decide on, and broadcast live and have something to say. They won't be long. They'll be maybe 5-10 minutes at the absolute most about something, maybe a story, maybe a lesson, maybe a quote, whatever it is. It'll just be something. And the goal, again, for me will be to get up. I'll have to have obviously showered and prepared. So it'll be a gateway habit in that it'll make me do all of these other things in the morning, including and go to bed early the night before to be ready so that I'm ready for this. because otherwise I'm not going to have anything to say and I'm going to look like a fool and I won't be delivering value to you, to the people who actually end up watching this, if anybody ends up watching this. And that's the thing, even if no one does, I think just sitting down in front of the green light and having to be on, knowing this is being broadcast to the world, will help to motivate me to get ready in the morning like I want to. And hopefully that's a gateway habit that carries through. And for you, I hope that the sharing of these and talking about these things and the lessons that we'll go over and just the things that I see and encounter, hopefully that will help you at the same time. And I know your goals will probably be different. They'll probably be much different. But as long as we're both really focused on achieving goals and focused on really being committed to increasing our self-awareness so that we have a higher ability to self-determine. And we do that by balancing our pride and humility and by figuring out which one is out of balance for whatever we are not doing that we want to be doing. Then I think this is a journey that we can all benefit from together. And I welcome your feedback in the comments and emails, whatever it is. And I don't really know where this will go next. I have no idea what I'm going to talk about tomorrow, but I'm really excited about the opportunity to get up, hit that start broadcast button, see that green light go on, and start talking and start sharing. I certainly know that it's going to help me, and I hope that somewhere along the way it will help you too. Thank you very much for listening, for watching, and I will talk to you tomorrow on the next episode of the Primility Primer.